AITA for not spending time with my daughter? I, 36M, have 3 children, 12M, 14M, 16F. I spend most of my time with my boys fishing, going on trips with them and their friends. Sometimes we even go camping. A lot of times they even sit around me and my friends when we're at the campfire. We spend a lot of time together bonding as father and sons, but my daughter does not. I take my boys to clubs like coding, American football, and basketball. I asked my daughter if she would like to go to any clubs, but she declined and I said fine by me. My daughter asks me to do things like practice makeup, fashion, etc. I have no interest. Instead, I like things like football, fishing, and building things. I frequently visit Home Depot with my boys because we are always working on projects like how we are working on building a cabin. My daughter comes around asking me to come shopping with her, which I find unimaginably boring, so I pass on the offer. My boys hate going shopping with their mother and sister, but love the things I do with them, so whenever their mother is not forcing the two come, we are always having fun. I've asked my daughter multiple times to come, but she's refused. The last few weeks she has been asking me to spend time with her, but she never does anything that would interest me. All she does with me is show me new clothes, talk about TV shows, and typical teenage girls stuff. I am not interested in things like getting my hair done, so I do not spend time with her often. Last week she came to me and I refused. I think this was the last straw in her book because she was furious. She started calling me out, saying how I never spend time with her and that I love her brothers more than I care about her, which is not true. I reassured her that I love her and her brothers equally, but she does not listen. She asks me to try doing what she likes for a change, but I explain to her how I am not interested. My wife has also called me out on this. When I told my friends, they told me it was just a phase, and their daughters have done the same. This calmed me down, but my daughter will not speak to me. I feel really bad. AITA. YTA. Your daughter isn't quite right. It's not that you love your sons more than her. It's that you love yourself more than all of them. It's just more convenient to spend time with your sons because they happen to be into the same things as you. Being a parent is a sacrifice. Sometimes that means getting out of your comfort zone and doing something that you don't find fun. Because it isn't actually about the activity. It's about spending time together. YTA. The priority isn't your entertainment. It's spending time with your daughter. YTA. Your daughter shouldn't have to think of activities that entertain you for you to want to get to know her. She is not the parent. That she wants to spend time with you is a blessing that you're squandering. You will not always have this opportunity. Again, she is your child. You are, ostensibly, the adult. Everything I do with my kids has to be all about me and what I like to do. And if my kid has different interests, they're useless to me and I won't spend any time with them. I have other kids whose shared interests can reflect my self-perceived glory back at me. And I am all that matters. Yes. Bruh. No question. YTA. ETA. Wow. All. Thank you. YWBTA if you were actually the father in this situation. But I have a feeling this was written by the daughter. In which case, I really want to make it clear to you that your father is incredibly selfish and self-interested. If he only wants to spend time with his children when doing an activity he enjoys, then he's only doing it for himself. This is really important for you to understand. Because I imagine it feels like he loves your brothers more than you. Because they spend more time together. And if you feel less loved, you may start to question your own self-worth. But it's not that you are less lovable than them. It's that your father is a narcissist who only puts himself and his desires above others, including his children. And that has nothing to do how much of a fantastic person you are. And if you are, by chance, the father, well, read what I've said above and realize how you're making your daughter feel. YTA. YTA. Get over it. You think you're supposed to enjoy everything you do with them? Jesus. I hate playing dolls with my girls. But I do it anyway. Why? Because they love it. It makes them happy. Life stopped being about you 16 years ago when she came out of your partner's cooch. Grow up. You're too old to be acting like this. YTA. You're supposed to take an active interest in her life. Even if it's not always directly in your wheelhouse. She's right to be upset. YTA. You are a huge asshole. But she never does anything that would interest me. It's not about you. It's about doing things with her. And showing her that you actually care about her. You're not willing to get out of your comfort zone at all to show her that you care about her and about her interest, of course, that she would think you don't love her as much as your boys. YTA. Your daughter is reaching out to you. Trying to have you spend time with her. You are the adult. Act like it. You don't have to find the things she is interested in interesting yourself. You just have to spend time with her. Don't like makeup and fashion as activities, fine. Do makeup, fashion based on your favorite team colors, mascots, whatever. Find a TV show or movie you both enjoy or enjoy enough. I'm amazed that a 16-year-old would still try to actively attempt to spend time with someone who continually lets her know she is not a priority. YTA. That is so selfish and narcissistic to not spend time with her because you don't like her interests. The brief, uninterested way that you write about the women in your life shows me a lot about the kind of man you are. By saying you don't want to spend time with your daughter because she doesn't do things that are interesting to you, you are telling her that she needs to change in order to spend time with you. And honestly, it doesn't sound like your sons have any of their own interests. They just follow you. You need to take a long, hard look at yourself before you lose your wife and daughter forever. Edit. Spelling. Nah. This ain't a real post. The YTA is so strong you can smell it from the next continent. YTA. Learn to like what she likes or at least pretend she's your kid. You're emotionally neglecting her for no reason. This must be rage post if not. Yes, YTA and a bad dad. In a few years when your daughter moves out, don't act shocked she has no relationship with you. YTA. Obvious troll is obvious. Yawn. YTA. You are the parent. Make an effort to spend time on her interests. You'll never get the chance again, so make the effort now even if it's boring to you. Eventually she'll stop asking you to spend time with her and it'll be too late. So to sum up, you want your daughter to go do things that interest you but not her and you refuse to act in kind? Wow. Father of the Year. I love you just as much as your brothers but not enough to even feign interest in you and what you like. YTA. And don't be surprised when she stops asking. YTA. Stop neglecting your daughter just because she's not interested in man stuff. This can't be real. How could someone not realize how much of an asshole they are? If you love your daughter, you will quit being selfish and do things she wants. If you don't, then continue the path and she will go NC a year or so after she leaves for college. This will also be a big hit to her relationship with her brothers. Just to reiterate, YTA. 100%. If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.